Saturday Night Live art shows. I'm Brooke Harker in Los Angeles tonight. I'm sharing a painting that is currently over my couch, and it could be over your couch. This painting is called Meet Me in Santorini, and it is based on a live sketch I did in the town of Imirgovili, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, Santorini, which is just slightly north of Fira and south of Ia. So I'm going to zoom in on this painting and tell you more about it. It's 48 inches by 82 inches. It's ink and acrylic on fabric. So you'll also notice there's a little friend over here in the video who wanted to be here. So this painting, Meet Me in Santorini, is obviously of Greece, and actually it's dedicated, the title is dedicated to the person who inspired this painting, my friend Erica. I wasn't planning on painting this scene until I got back to LA, but when I was in Italy, my very dear friend went into the hospital, and we all process stress differently, and it seemed the only thing that I could do to make sense of anything was to draw. And so I got out this big piece of fabric and I started making this until I knew that she was okay. And then I stopped until she wasn't okay anymore, and she left the planet. And I kept making this painting. And the title of Meet Me in Santorini is not just dedicated to her, but it's dedicated to all the people who loved her, who had plans to meet her in different countries, because she was a world traveler and her superpower was planning trips. So for a lot of us, she had places she was planning to go with her various friends. She and I, we were going to go to Japan and Israel. She hadn't ever gone to Greece, although I think she'd gone to something like 39 countries. And so Meet Me in Santorini, I met her in Paris and I met her in Rome, and she took me to Belgium, and I met her in Hawaii, and we were friends since I was 7. And so I dedicate this painting to all the people that love her. You'll see these birds. I'm dedicating this one to her husband, Steve, and this one to her, because I was thinking of them and what he was going through in that time. And I wasn't sure when I was going to share this painting if I was going to share all of my story behind it, because every location and every painting has stories. And so for all the people who've ever been here to this location, there are stories. For the people who will go here, there are stories. And then there's the layer of my story. But I thought about it, and what my friend wanted more than anything was to be remembered, especially by her sons. And I finally got this painting stretched today. I had it sent back from Italy. And today I just felt this really strong calling. Today I have to get this painting on the wood and get it photographed and share it. And I actually got a little confused because today is the birthday of her twin sons. Then they turned 5 today, and I thought it was tomorrow. And so I guess if this day that she brought them, into the world, and did everything in her power to bring them here. And so in thinking of her and her wanting to be remembered, I think wherever this painting goes, whether the people who buy this painting know the story or not, her spirit of adventure and the love is what brought this painting into fruition, because I probably wouldn't have got out the canvas just then and made this if I didn't love her so much, and if I didn't want her to stay. But she didn't get to. So, and again, I wasn't sure whether I would share this, because a lot of times I just hide the part of the painting that's, maybe my own challenges, because this is going to go on somebody else's wall, and it's going to get to celebrate birthdays, and it's going to get to celebrate anniversaries, and it's going to get to see a whole life. And that's okay. It's the story of my friend who inspired this passing isn't me putting this in here. It doesn't add sadness to the painting. I think it adds I think it adds beauty. I think it adds the strength of her and the courage of her and the adventure of her. And I just wanted all the, and I don't know if all the people who love her are probably not going to see this, but, you know, to her cousin in Norway who wanted to meet her in places, and to her sister who wanted to, had plans of things they were going to do, and to Steve and to the boys who had road trips planned. This is a dedication to all the places that she wanted to go. And just as each of us will continue on with stories in our lives, and a piece of her goes with us, a piece of her will be in this painting, and I hope in remembering her and speaking about her, which is what her husband wants, what her sister wants, what she wanted, the people will hear stories about her and be inspired to be the kind of person who she was, who was somebody who showed up for people, who believed in giving her children experiences more than material things, who believed in seeing the beauty and enjoying the details in life, and taking photographs, documenting things, and saying thank you. So for anybody who gets caught up in all the daily struggles and the things that seem frustrating, for Erica, please remember you get to be here. You get to enjoy this life. And there's a lot of people who wanted to, and it was their time to go. So for Erica, and may this painting and her memory bless the home of whoever gets to have this painting someday. Happy Saturday Night Live art shows, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.